The objective of this challenge, Problem Solve number 4 Remix, is to make Mr. C draw a perfectly symmetrical, a perfectly parallel red square, and this is how I did it. So if I go to C inside, this is the code. It looks pretty hefty. It's nothing to be scared about. It's just about that much, and most of that is superfluous to what the challenge asked. So basically, when the flag is clicked, the pen, which is part of the pen library over here, it erases everything over here. So except for obviously the sprite, it just erases, if I've drawn anything, it erases all of that. So when the flag is clicked, it erases all of that, and I glide, which is part of the motion library. I glide for 1 second, so it takes me 1 second to get to x0 and y0. So that takes me to about over here, right? Then it sets the pen color, which is again part of the pen library. So it sets the pen color to a very vibrant red, sets the pen size to 10, which means it's 10 pixels across, and it puts the pen down. And the pen down thing means if you were holding a pen just above a piece of paper and you're removing it, it wouldn't actually do anything. So the pen down means it would be putting the pen down on the piece of paper, then moving it. So if I run that, I'll try to explain it as it goes. So it goes over here, and then the glide 1 second to, if I pause that, if the glide 1 second to 100, 0, so it's over here, it's 0, 0, which I explained up here. Then it goes 100 pixels across, or hence the 100, so it changes from 0, 0 to 100, 0, which is from here to here. And because the pen is down, it also draws a red line that's 10 pixels across from here to here. And it does that for another 4 times, and basically this is just going up to 100, 100, across to 0, 100, then back down to 0, 0. Now if I go back down, makes this, comes back down, and then the pen comes off of the paper, which it says, well, not the paper, but the background, and you can see that because I put pen up, and then it glides for 1 second back to negative 142, 3, which is where it originally started. Now that should really be something like negative 150, 0, but I didn't put it like that. Next, it waits for 2 seconds, and then, this is a cool bit, it sets the pen color to white. And basically what that means is when it comes over here and starts drawing exactly the same thing, another square, it acts like an eraser because the background is white. So it draws, well, in essence, it draws over the red square in white pen, making it seem like it's gone. However, it's not, and it's just white. So after all of that, the pen comes back up and it glides back over here. Now, that should really be enough to complete the challenge. However, extra for experts, if you want to do this, this is how you can draw a circle. So if I press this, it comes over and draws a square, and comes back here, it waits, comes over with the white pen up here, and it erases that red square. Now, comes over here, and it seemingly draws a perfectly, or just a perfect circle in red pen. And the way it does this is, I have a loop here which repeats the same action 360 times, which is the number of degrees in a circle. So it moves 1 step, which means it draws 1 pixel, the pen, and it turns counterclockwise 1 degree. So if I repeat this 360 times, what happens is it draws 360 steps, and in that time, between each step, it moves 360 degrees, which is, coincidentally, number of degrees in a circle. So, and obviously I put the pen down, set the color to red, so it draws a perfect circle, then stops, pen goes up, glides back here, and then it erases it using the white pen, using the same function over here. and then goes back here, and that's basically it done.